Must stay alert and stay aware.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. You look at this Packers defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. First down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man right side is Rice. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
First and goal, Kansas City.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. Mahomes, and that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Looking to put a drive together.
79 Broncos. Hey. 7 Pirates.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
22 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Here we go. Drop 50, 18, Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther Victoria 17. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Ready? Cougar 19, Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
19 Lions, Dragon 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. You talk about this Chiefs defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
Okay, ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first, and it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
Mahomes going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
That's to his running back, Jenkins.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
And the first down, Chiefs.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a first and 10.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the Packers' 20-yard line.
Yellow. On the blue ladies. What's that?
They go play fake. Mahomes. He finds his target. It's Evans.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And Xavier Worthy
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, it moves it really well. Didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Ready?
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
18, pioneer. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
79 Broncos.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go!
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again.
And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
At the 40-yard line.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Check out.
Out of the gun now on third down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16.
Packers, first down.
Come on,
First
come on.
and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that.
Tucker Kraft.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would,
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. 18 Rebel, 18, 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32 that time.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for the Packers touchdown.
Tucker Kraft,
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
and the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And a little floater there is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now here's Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Then he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
That's taken in by Kraft.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
If you're a fan of offensive football, this game has suited you well. Both offenses continuing to move the ball with relative ease.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of defensive football, you're not having so much fun watching this one. And these coordinators, they've got to be scrambling to figure out a way to counter so far. It may just come down to
picked by Julian Love. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23.
I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And a catch right side by Evans.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and the Chiefs' first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On first down, here's Jenkins. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Chiefs.
On the ground, this is Judkins.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Once again, Judkins.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
This one is complete to Judkins.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Quinshon Judkins
With career touchdown number 70.
and the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. He spins free.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. 81 yards.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Attack!
Slot man moves right. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Come on, come on. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
19 Charger. Trap 50. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Able to find his man, Kraft. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 32 on the play.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on first and goal.
Go! 70 Rangers, 70 Viking, 18.
Second and long. That's to Kraft, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll set up a throw. Touchdown, Packers. 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive in the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Throwing now is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll go down to
has a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Hey, 57, 57.
Now Mahomes. This is caught by Evans. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for KC. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
And Mahomes will do it himself.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Mahomes going to throw. Able to do. Now he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
60. Here we go, strike. 65, go.
He'll throw from the gun.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. They'll get 34 yards there.
That's good. For the Packers. First
Kevin Ryan. 18, 19, 19. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how it can hurt you. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers have moved out in front.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Xavier Worthy, 68 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
An extra point splits the uprights. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
Finding room at midfield.
And down right around the 37. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. That's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, 36 yards.
And the Packers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
Now for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On play action, it's Mahomes. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now here's Mahomes.
He gets this into the hands of Judkins.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
16 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Check, Matt. Check, Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple. An inside run with Jenkins. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
His throw at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Jenkins is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Cup 19, Cup 19, drop 60, drop 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
60 Bison, Mustang 19. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! Matthew Golden, 72 yards. And the Packers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A give. Here's Jenkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in an open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up the 1st down.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here it is, 4th and inches. Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here's 1st and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Here's Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Mahomes. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
60, drop 60. Rig, company ring. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19, Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Let's go now. Viking.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way out to the 40-yard line.
That's a pretty strong return to start this overtime. And you know that if you run some decent offense, you should have a shot at a field goal. But I'd have to think to myself, I want the 6 points. I want this game over now. I don't want to give the other team a chance to come back and beat me.
Man over the middle, and it's complete. Give him 30 yards there. Well, in overtime, I think coaches are always wondering, where's that magic line for my kicker? They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash, what do you need? And that goes into the play calling in OT.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
That's good.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the
Here we
Chiefs'
go,
9-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw again. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line.
A 7-yard ball.
It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
It's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow, yellow.
First throw of overtime for Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Mahomes. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. Now he's loose again. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's...
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those. It was close, high-scoring.